Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Q&A and I asked you all to ask me whatever question is on your mind on Instagram. So today I'm going to be answering all of your questions, whether it be about me or Frank or pizza. So I'm just going to randomly go through all the questions and just pick whichever ones I think are like the most relevant or questions that I feel like haven't been asked before. So the first question is from Lexi Margaret. Advice on moving out, please. So as you guys know, I'm currently in the process of moving things from Los Angeles to Connecticut because I'm relocating to New York City, and it's very stressful and I'm going through many challenges right now. It's not the easiest right now, and I will probably be in between apartments for like the next month or so, and it's just stressful. It's very, very stressful because moving out when you're not 100% financially secure is always scary, and I don't really have a job lined up in New York City yet, so that is also very terrifying. So I would say if you're planning on moving out, make sure that you have financial stability because that's probably the #1 most important thing about moving out. Make sure you have money in your bank as a reserve in case anything happens. You can't just live off of just enough money to pay the rent. I mean, there's also bills and living expenses, and gas prices go up, especially in the summertime. So just keep all those things into consideration when moving out. And like I said, money is really the most of it. Next question is from Adrienne Demoter, ice cream or frozen yogurt? Okay, so here's my thing. I love frozen yogurt. I really do. Sometimes I like frozen yogurt better than ice cream, but I'm very particular about my froyo. It has to be pinkberry and it can't be none of that like generic stuff. I cannot stand froyo that is trying to be ice cream. Like, stop trying to be something that you're not. Because if I wanted ice cream, I would go get ice cream. So when I get froyo, I want it to taste like yogurt, and I want it to be healthy, and I want it to have probiotics. Okay? Glass asks, why don't you do more vlogs? Good question. Why don't I do more vlogs? I don't know. I think my life is really, really boring, and every time I try to do a vlog, I'll start off really good, and like during the day I'll be videotaping things and keeping you guys updated on like what I'm doing and what's happening, and then somewhere around like 7 o'clock I just lose it. I just forget about it, and there goes my vlog. I definitely want to start vlogging more in the future, but I really don't want to do it unless I'm 100% fully invested in it. And I even considered making my own vlogging channel, and I don't know if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching, but if it is, let me know. Next question's from Jess Marie. Would you ever consider taking YouTube on as a full-time job? I would absolutely love to make YouTube my full-time job. Unfortunately, right now, financially, it's just not a possibility. I do make money on YouTube, that I'll be honest with you guys about. Do I make a killing on YouTube or enough to like support myself? Absolutely not. It's a nice little additional income, and usually I take that money and I just put it back into my YouTube channel, whether it be like buying things for giveaways or spending more money on camera equipment. I know that I bought my camera with some money that I made on YouTube. I know I bought lighting with the money I made on YouTube. So I always like to put it back into YouTube. But, you know, I love YouTube. I love making videos. I love making people smile. And if I could somehow make a career out of that one day, that would be amazing, because who doesn't want to do what they love for work? Next question is from Lauren Love. Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Okay, so I thought I did. When I was about 13 years old, my friends and I had a slumber party, and one of my friends bought a Ouija board in Toys R Us. Who goes to Toys R Us looking for Barbie dolls and Tonka trucks and then thinks, oh, let me just go grab something to channel Satan with real quick? So we had this Ouija board, and we were asking her all these stupid questions like, oh my god, does Kyle like me? Will Kyle and I have 3 babies? Will Kyle and I ever get divorced? And all of a sudden things took a really weird turn, and we had channeled a spirit with the Ouija board. We learned her name, we learned where she was from. She was from like some mountain in Argentina, and she gave us these really specific names that when we Googled them, they actually turned out to be real places. So this was just like mind-boggling to my 13-year-old mind, and I told everybody. I was like, oh my god, guys, we channeled this woman who lives in Patagonia, Argentina, and she's like a spirit, and she's here in our basement at the slumber party, and she's telling us all about how she was murdered. And 4 years later, my friend Ashley told me that it was just her moving the thing, so it didn't end up being real, and my whole entire life has been a lie. Another time that I actually had a legitimate paranormal experience was when I was driving across country about a year ago. It was a very stressful drive. I was fighting with my ex-boyfriend a lot, and I just felt like giving up. And so I was sitting in my car, and we were at a rest stop, and I looked down at my phone, and I'm not even joking, guys, my father's contact popped up on my phone, just like randomly without me even touching the screen. And I don't know, it just gave me like that little extra push to keep going and to believe in myself. And I like to think that it was him sending me a sign that he's watching over me. Next question is from Katie Ham. What is your biggest piece of advice for high school girls? Love you and your videos. Thank you so much. I love you too. My biggest piece of advice would be not to worry about whether you're popular, or not to worry about fitting in, or to worry about what people think of you. Because I did way too much of that in high school, and it drove me crazy because I could never fit in. I was like one of the weird kids in high school, and I was made fun of. I was bullied. So much so that I actually transferred high schools in my sophomore year. And I'm mad that I let it get to me and that I let it affect me, because I should have been focusing more on more important things. If you really kick ass and get good grades and really do well on your SATs and take on a lot of extracurricular activities, that has the power to affect your future as an adult, because you can get a great job, you can go to an amazing college. So those are things that you should worry about. But 4 years from now, when you're applying for jobs, you're not going to put that I was the most popular kid in high school on your resume, because no one's gonna care. Next question is from Emma Gibson. What's your opinion on weed? Not long ago discovered you and I love your videos. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you rediscovered me. My opinion on weed. Well, I have a lot of friends who smoke weed, and I've had a lot of ex-boyfriends who've smoked weed, and I myself have tried weed. I mean, I'm 24 years old. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Even our president admitted to smoking weed. And I think a lot of you guys have probably tried it as well. Hopefully you're over 18. And my opinion on it is that I really don't care for it. I'm more high on life than anything, but it doesn't bother me when other people do it. In moderation, I'm sure it's okay, and as long as it's not affecting your personal life or your job. Next question is from Destiny Von Danger. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? Also, top 3 favorite YouTubers. Craziest thing I ever did was definitely move across country to Los Angeles without having any friends or family there. My favorite YouTubers are always changing, but the 3 people that I've consistently been watching recently are RawBeautyKristi. I absolutely love her. I'm not much of like a makeup guru person, but she's just incredible. She's completely self-taught, and I mean, she just creates art. And I love her personality. She's like sarcastic and funny, and I feel like her and I have a lot of similarities, and if we knew each other in real life, we'd probably be friends. And I also think that a lot of people who watch my channel also really enjoy her channel, so I'll leave the information to her channel in the description box below. And then I also have really been loving Amber Walter lately. She had a channel with like 12,000 subscribers on it, but then she had some issues with it, and she made a whole video about how she had to create a new channel. Now she has a new channel. She's had it for like less than 2 weeks, and she already has over 2,000 subscribers. So she's, you know, fairly quickly building back up her audience, and she is just so fun to watch. I think that she is a perfect example of don't judge a book by its cover, because, you know, she is like this drop dead gorgeous supermodel, Victoria's Secret looking girl, and you would think that, you know, maybe she's just like your stereotypical blonde, but not at all. She is so intelligent, such an inspiring person. Just recently I watched a video of hers about her past struggles with abuse, and I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what it was about because I think that you should go watch the video, but it was very touching, but also very disturbing. And I don't know, it's just, she's an incredible person. You guys really need to go check her out and show her new channel some love. And the 3rd YouTuber that I've been watching a lot of lately is my girl crush, Becca Rose. Oh my goodness, guys. I haven't had these feelings for another YouTuber in a very, very long time. Like, not since Trisha Paytas, but like, I want to be this girl's best friend. First of all, she's got the most beautiful, soothing, soulful British accent I have ever heard. I could just listen to her talk about batteries for like 3 hours, and I would just be there like in complete awe. And she has a cute little pug named Rupert, and she has a bicycle, and she lives in London, and she's just like she's just hashtag life goals. I'm so obsessed with her that it's borderline creepy. Meg Nicole Zero asked, do you have a Snapchat? Yes, I do. I will leave the username right here so you guys can go follow me. I'm always on Snapchat. I'm literally snapping on the toilet sometimes. That's how often I snap. Just kidding, I don't Snapchat on the toilet. That'd be really gross. Next question's from Cindy Ava. Hey girl, what's up? I love you. Would you ever go skydiving? And the answer to that question is there is not enough money currently in the world to make me want to go skydiving. It combines all of my worst fears: flying, heights, high speeds, falling, being attached to somebody for a long period of time. I mean, it just sounds terrifying. There's no aspect of skydiving that sounds like fun to me. If you like it and if you want to do it, that's great, but I'm just gonna stay here on the ground where I belong. Next question is from all-time Viviana, I'm sorry, I butcher names like it's my job. What kind of movies do you like to watch? I really love comedies and romantic comedies. Oh my goodness, yesterday I watched this video called The Best of Me on Netflix, and I swear it was the cheesiest romantic comedy that, it wasn't even a comedy, it was just romantic and depressing. What am I talking about? And it was so cheesy, like so cheesy that I could literally smell the cheese fermenting. I don't know, I cried like a baby. And then also this other movie that I watched last week on a plane called The Duff. I really like that movie too. I just love comedies. I just like things that put me in a good mood and take me away from whatever I'm going through in my life. Next question is from Jill Carl AB. Who is your top 3 YouTuber male crush and top 3 YouTuber female crush? YouTuber male crush. Okay, so Jacksepticeye, someone told me that I should go check him out because I have a thing for Irish guys, and I went to go check him out, and then I messaged him like a really creepy message, so I think he thinks I'm a stalker. I really like Sup Daily, Chris Thompson, he's pretty beautiful. And then who else do I think is hot? I don't know. Whatever. And then 3 YouTuber female crushes. Okay, so Amber Walter, obviously, because she's like drop dead gorgeous. Trisha Paytas, because obviously she's drop dead gorgeous. And then who else do I think is super stupendously gorgeous? Obviously Becca Rose. She is just a sexy beast. Castellet asks, would you eat a pizza donut or a donut pizza? P.S. I love your vids and Frank. Thank you so much. I would eat both, actually. They both seem to be kind of disgusting when you really think about it, but they just combine my 2 favorite foods. Next question is from Dadunka XOXO. Will sometimes entire video in Czech. So I think you're asking me if I'll ever make a video in Czech. You're so beautiful. Love you, girl. XOXO. Fan Darina from Czech Republic. Děkuji, Darino. Já ještě nevím, já už jsem dlouho uvažovala natočit video v češtině, ale uvidíme. Možná jo. Další otázka je od, oh my god, now I'm like speaking Czech. It's so hard for me to go back and forth. Next question is from Metamorphoses. How did it feel to sit in front of a camera and talk about stuff when you made your first YouTube video? How and why did you start YouTube? I started YouTube because I had no social life and I felt lonely and I wanted to meet people and I wanted an outlet for my creativity and my thoughts, and I thought it would be fun. My first like 20 videos were embarrassingly awkward. When I go back and watch them, I just want to be like, Stephanie, talk louder! No one can hear you! Stop making weird faces! Stop looking at yourself in the viewfinder! I still do that. But, you know, it's like, it just took me a while to get comfortable in front of the camera. So, it's kind of crazy to see how much I've changed since my first video. And I don't think like my personality has changed because like I've always been bubbly and weird and kooky, but I just think that I've opened up more and I'm a lot more confident in my videos. And the last question is from Shan Chris. It's my birthday tomorrow. Can you say happy birthday to me in your video? Love you. Okay, so I think your name is Shan. I don't know if it's Chris. I'm just gonna go with Shan. Happy birthday! I hope you have an amazing birthday. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Really appreciate it. And hopefully you have an amazing day with your family and friends. If you're watching this video right now, let me know in the comment section below what you ended up doing on your birthday. And yeah, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to participate in the next Q&A, make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'll leave all that information in the description box below, or just wait like 10 seconds from now because I'm going to have a little outro thing that's going to have all my social media information. So yeah, thanks again guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!